guys wanted to hear your questions. The questions that you asked. The almighty questions from my subscribers. I really didn't get as many as I got last time. At least I don't think so. But, at the same time, I still got some good questions. We're going to start right at the first question. The first question that was asked by Red Maple Fire. Nice name. Like, why do you make a video to ask a question of people, to ask you a question, tell them to ask a question, What was my question? Well, to answer your question, I don't even know your question. What's your question? I'm gonna answer your what was your question with, I have no idea. What was your question? That I would ask, why would I make this video? Is that kind of what you would explain? Why I would make this video? Well, I already made a video like this and I thought it was fun, and I mean, my channel grew a little bit, so I was like, well, maybe people want to ask more questions. Apparently not as much as I thought you guys would have. But, hey, we'll run with the questions that we got. So, yeah, we're just gonna leave it at that. I didn't really know your question, so gonna go with the next question. I'm sorry if I didn't really answer your question. The question, why I asked the questions in the question, I don't even know. Now I'm confusing myself. Okay, next question. I'm so bad at asking questions, but here goes. Oh, it's by Mr. Phoenix Cross, of course. I think we've had this question before. No, not this question before, but I mean, I know this. I recognize Mr. Phoenix Cross. He's sweet. Is there a game or series of games out there that you will absolutely never let's play, and why? Think about this one. Anything sports related. Never! Ever! Oh, the reason why I will never do a sports question is because they're boring as f***. Next question comes from Oogie420. I knew I'd get a question from you. Of course I'd get a question from you. You're just so precious. Awkward. I was gonna ask if you could show us your butt.
Wiggle, 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 yeah.
And that's as far as I'll go. Next question comes from that one guy over there, Z. Yeah, 3 questions. Ooh, 3 questions. It's tripling it up, man. It's tripling it up. Let's see here. What major are you studying in school? Art. Very easy. Although right now I have to do general education, because the college I'm going to, it doesn't really have all the classes that I need to get the major in art that I want, but I'm going to transfer to university. What made you decide to choose your current major? Well, the reason why I have general education is just like I said, I don't have the option to get art. But, if you're talking about what I want to major in the end, art, well, or theater, because I wouldn't mind being an actress, even though a lot of people are saying, keep dreaming. As you know, I love art. Simple as that. Isn't it amazing? And art can, if you get yourself in that field, you can make a lot of money. Okay, question number 2. Which do you prefer, a hot and humid summer or a cold and snowy winter? Honestly, oh god, they both have their benefits. Okay. Overall, I'd probably go with the cold and snowy winter. The reason why is because I like to bundle up, and you can always add blankets and jackets and all that stuff. Plus, you can play in snow. Although not so much down here. We get like an inch, if that, and then it melts away within like the hour. But hot and humid summers are good when I want to see me some shirtless guys. What is your favorite childhood anecdote? What the fuck is that? I got one. Oh my god. One time I was reading what other people were saying, and then it actually refreshed one in my head. When I was little, one of my cousins, Eric, he told me, because we used to hang out in this, we had one of them kid houses, you know, that little girls and little boys, well, mostly little girls had, because little girls want to play house. but it had earwigs in it, and I freaked out because I saw an earwig when I was little and ran out of it. And well, at the time, actually, I wasn't all that big. I wasn't all that scared of bugs, but he told me that he's like, "Do you know why it's called an earwig?" And I said, "No, it's a bug." And he said, "It's because they'll crawl inside of your ears, and then they can't back out, so they get stuck. So they kind of have to move forward, so they end up nibbling inside of your head to get away." And that freaked me out for like years. It still kind of does. Moving on! No more earwigs. Actually, that wasn't even funny. It wasn't funny, but I don't know. That was like the only thing I got. Sorry. Next one, D-Wall 200. Yes, why you not online for Steam anymore? It's a secret. Because so many people befriended me that every time I got online, I'd get like 1 million messages at a time, and so yeah. Next question comes from Mr. Blazicus. Mr. Blazicus, that's a cool name. Yes, it is. He has, wow, he's got 8 questions. Ocho! What makes you want to actually do videos? I.e., what inspires you? And do you have any favorite Let's Players? I answered this question in my last video, but because you probably didn't see it, I'm gonna answer again just for you, Mr. Blazicus. What makes me actually do videos? It's fun. It's that simple. I don't do this for subscribers or page views or anything like that. You can watch every single one of my videos and let me know if you find one video where I ask for you to subscribe. One. I challenge you. Do it now. Watch all of them. Subscribe to my channel! We're just gonna... Oh yeah, do I have any favorite Let's Players? There's so many. I can't just name one. I can't just name one. Okay? There's Deranged Man. There's Nintendo LP. There's Halloween 4545. There's Tobuscus. There's Cuddle Death. Ash Bear. Sam Bonds is now a new one. I like you, Sambo! Oh my god, Sambo. Speaking of which, I know this has nothing to do with the video, but if you are watching this, I went to Walmart the other day with my niece. Oh my god. You know what I saw? I saw pink fairy wings. And I was so tempted to purchase those wings and send them to you. It would have been awesome! I was like, oh, they're so cheap, but I'm still in the process of transferring into the new job, so I have no money, so I couldn't get them nothing. Anyway, back to the video. Mr. Blazicus, he still has more questions. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go in between your questions answering that. 3. Do you plan to collab with anyone? I have plans. Eventually. I'm not very planny. I'm very bad making plans, but I still want to finish my Resident Evil 5 Let's Play, hopefully soon. That way I can start my Resident... Spoiler! I guess it would be kind of obvious that I might start a Resident Evil 6 Let's Play if I can get someone to do collaborations with. Depending on the system, if I have to get it for PS3, I probably can't collab with anyone because the PS3 has to stay in my mom's room. And because it's in my mom's room, I can't actually record anything off of it anymore. I used to be able to record it because I had my dazzle and I could just record. That's how you got the footage with me and Deranged Man. Okay, question number 4. Can I have your autograph? Of course you can have my autograph. I'm gonna do this the right way. There we go. It's not the best, but best I can kind of do. 5 question from Mr. Blazicus. What plans have you got for your future? Well, as you already heard, I kind of want to do Resident Evil 6. But even more than that, obviously, I'm still doing Minecraft. Don't think I've thrown that one out the window like I usually do. I'm still working on Half-Life 2. I don't know how much further I'll go into Guild Wars 2, but I at least have 3 more episodes recorded already. Oh! There's one game that I want to do for sure is Dishonored. The game looks amazing. His 6th question. What was the first game you played that made you love gaming? Oh, well, first game I ever played was Duck Hunt, but the first game that made me love playing games was Final Fantasy VII. I know, it's cliche. Everybody likes Final Fantasy VII! You're just following the crowd! No! I was like 6 years old when I played Final Fantasy VII. At the time, I wasn't really all that much of a gamer. I like to go outside, hang out with my friends, all that stuff. But when I played it, it was in the very beginning of the game, and you know the 10-minute mission where you have to get out of the reactor before it explodes? Well, I hated being under pressure when I was little, especially in video games. Like, I just saw that timer and I was freaking out! So I was like, Jane! Jody! I need your help! My sisters, by the way. And they were both busy. So I was like, you know what? I can do this myself. And so I played that game, and I did it. It wasn't until years later that I found out that I could probably just walk out the reactor before the time runs out, and I would be fine. But I was so happy that I got through the reactor, like, by myself. I was like, you know what? I can't put this game down now. It's just amazing. So, readjusting my headset here. Number 7, his number 7 question. I don't have 7 fingers on one hand, just in case you were curious, because I only would put one hand up, but, okay. What's the worst game you have ever played? Recently, the worst game I ever played was probably Raccoon City. I hated that game. Hated it. And I don't usually hate games. Normally I'm like, it's okay. No, I hate this game. And I returned it. And I don't return games. There was that. There was one other game. Can't remember what the hell it was called. You guys are going to kill me when you find out what this game is, because I know a lot of you guys love it. And you're probably going to, you're just going to be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Another game I absolutely hated was Star Ocean till the end of time. Why? Because the acting in that game was fucking atrocious. I've seen bad video game acting before, but this was bad. I mean, bad. Here's the next question. If you could live in and game... Yeah, that's a typo. You're typoing. If you put and instead of any, that's the D instead of a Y. That's really fucking stupid of me. If I could live in any game world, which one would it be and why? What game would I want to live in? You bring up a good question. Well, at the moment, since Eorzea is coming to... well, it may be coming to an end, but it's being reborn. Probably Final Fantasy XIV's world. Why? Because there's cat boys. I have a weakness for those. There's cat boys, and there's dragons, and there's magic, and the lands are gorgeous. Yes, there's monsters, but I would learn how to kill those. Yeah. You're a loyal fan, Blaze! You are just so awesome, Blaze. Thank you for the questions. Alright, next up, Nintendo Wait! I can't do this without my sunglasses. Nintendo LB! What are you going to dress up for Halloween this year? And or what was your favorite trick or treat outfit ever? Shit. Well, I might go my Medusa costume again. I was Medusa last year. And you're probably thinking, Medusa with the snakes on her head? No, not that Medusa. This Medusa. I'm thinking doing that question, or that costume again. If not, I kind of want to do something different. Maybe I'll just be a kitty this year. What was my favorite trick-or-treat outfit ever? Oh, it was when I was a vampire geisha. That was awesome! Thanks for the question, Nintendo LP. You're awesome. By the way, you need to let me know, what are you going to be for Halloween? Because I'm curious, and you should have some pictures, too. HWH5FF comes back with his questions for this other new questionnaire. Let's see here. Ooh, it's a long one. If you could fly and shoot lasers out of your eyes and freeze stuff with ice breath and rewind time whenever you wanted, what store would you shop at for clothes? I like Kohl's because they tend to have great deals on packs of socks, and Lord knows I need me some socks. Also, what's your dream job? Okay, we're gonna go with the first question. If I could fly and shoot lasers out of my eyes and freeze stuff with ice breath. I must have some pretty fucking strong Mentos. Wouldn't that technically make me Superman? Well, Superwoman. I'm a woman. And rewind time whenever you wanted to, so I could kind of be like the Sand Prince. Prince of Persia? Yeah! Sands of Time was an awesome fucking game. If I could fly and shoot lasers out of my eyes and freeze stuff with ice breath, what store? If I could do all that, okay, so if I was Superwoman, fucking Prince of Egypt with Mentos, what store would I shop at for clothes? Spencer's! I fucking love Spencer's! It's an awesome store that's so yo! And they would pimp me! What is my dream job? That's a lot. I have a couple. I would love to be an actress. That would be fucking awesome. I'd be a different person every fucking day. Yeah, that's my dream job, but my non-realistic job. But I also want to be an animator. I want to make cartoons. I would love to make cartoons or work on cartoons or work on video games. When I was trying to go to a university one time, the lady was like, you don't want to work on video games. It's just so much work. Duh! It's a video game. It's an electronic thingy device. And because of my terminology, that is why I will never make it there. Yeah, thank you for the question again, HWH5FF, or Mr. Gameragi. Next question, please. Ooh, what's this? Someone withheld their comment. Anyway, we'll ignore that because they withheld it, so they don't want me to answer it. Okay. Lily Mantibo! You guys have freaking awesome names. I'm telling you. Okay, he or she has two questions. In Skyrim, have you ever been hit by a giant? Yes, I have, actually. Okay, number 2. If you could have 3 superpowers, what would they be? One of the number 1 superpowers I've wanted ever since I was little is the ability to transform. And I'm talking like Mystique. Yes, in the movie, she turned into people. I'm okay with turning into people, but I would turn into animals a lot more than I would turn into people, like fucking cats especially, birds, bears, snakes, flea, you name it. I could infiltrate anywhere if I was an animal. Just imagine, like, you're about to get shot and you turn into a flea. Try shooting a fucking flea. Good luck with that, sir. Okay, that was only 1 superpower, so we've got a second superpower. What would it be? Okay, communicate with animals. Yes, I would love to communicate with animals. kind of like, well, they probably wouldn't listen to me. They'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Dude, let me eat this shit pile, please. You are being rude. Next question, or next superpower, because I only named 2 superpowers right there. The next one I would have is, one of my favorites would probably be super speed. I know that's kind of weird, but could you imagine being the fastest person in the world, even faster? Like, I'm talking not like athlete fast. I'm talking fucking Flash fast. Flash is one of my favorite superheroes. But the ultimate number 1, so obvious, Catwoman, duh. Thank you for the questions, Little Montivo. I appreciate it. DeWall200 asked another question. He said, another question! What do you think of the Final Fantasy series and where it's headed? I am mixed about the Final Fantasy series right now. I'm still happy with it. I'm not happy with 13, or, well, I can't give an opinion on 13 too, because I was so fucking bored with 13 that I just couldn't pick up 13 too. And I'm not really a huge fan of, Lightning's sister, whatever the fuck her name was again, and Hope. Like I said, I'm still happy with the Final Fantasy series. I'm so glad that Square Enix hasn't decided to give up on Final Fantasy 14. And if you are playing the game currently, you will know that this game is facing its death right now. It is facing impending doom. Only to be reborn into a brand new game. Will this game be good or not? I don't know. I think so. It looks fun. But that's just my opinion. I really do look forward to Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. Where it's headed? Well, I'm okay with the MMO. I am excited for Versus 13, but I'm not raising any hopes for it because I know that, you know, they announced it, what, fucking 6 years ago, and they still haven't said anything new about it. Yet, you know, the game's not canceled, but I probably won't see it until I'm on my fucking deathbed. I should probably go and play the old ones again. A lot of people are saying, oh, well, I want a Final Fantasy VII Remake. Well, I don't. It'd be cool, like, I really don't want a Final Fantasy VII Remake. I would like them to take Final Fantasy IX and enhance the graphics so that it's not as pixelated, but don't change anything else. And make a high-definition version of Final Fantasy IX. That's it. That's what I want. I love Final Fantasy IX, I love Final Fantasy VI, and yes, I love Final Fantasy VII. You can call me cliche, you can say that game fucking sucked. I don't care. That's my opinion. That's your opinion. But, sorry, I don't know if I got off the beaten path with that one or not. I'm still happy with Final Fantasy, and I'm still happy with how it's going. Yes, the Final Fantasy series is changing, but I expect that. I don't want the same fucking thing over and over and over again. Everyone's like, what are they doing in Final Fantasy? They're destroying it! No, they're creating new games. Yes, it's Final Fantasy. It's different. It's 3D this time. It's got a different battle system this time. I don't know if you noticed, but almost every Final Fantasy has a different battle system. Oh, it's amazing! I can't believe they would do that. Oh my god. You know what? If you want a battle system like Final Fantasy VIII, fucking play Final Fantasy VIII! Oh my god! I mean, these people, they're like, oh, they ruined the game. I miss when the game was 8-bit graphics. Well, the 8-bit graphics games aren't gone. Enough of that. Sorry, I rant with Final Fantasy. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. But you brought it upon yourself, DWall200. Anyway, thank you for your question. Second question. Okay. Next question is from S3 Kretz Spartan again. Woo! Man, I'm getting all these familiar people. S3 Kretz Spartan asks, have you played Mass Effect and would you be interested in making a playthrough on here? I have not played Mass Effect yet, game looks fucking awesome, though. It looks fun as fuck. But I've got so many playthroughs and Let's Plays and all the other shit that I'm going through that I don't think it would happen anytime soon. I wish it could, but I am putting way too many games on me at the same time, or on at once right now, which, I don't know. I play what I'm currently finding fun. So, yeah, I'm gonna jump around a lot. I'm sorry. I'm not a professional channel. I just make videos for fun. That's all it is. I don't know if maybe I should just start labeling my videos something else. But I hope that answered your question, S3 Cret Spartan. We're just gonna go with that. Next question is from NewBatter112. Another question from him because he got my last video too. Maybe I'm just gonna link my last video in the description below. He asks, if you have breakfast for dinner, is it still breakfast? Of course not, goofball. It's Brenner. Haven't you ever heard of Brenner? If Turks says that there is Brenner, then there is Brenner. But yes, thank you for the question, New Batter. Sorry, it was kind of a short answer. Next is Tehanu3, my best friend from Pennsylvania, and I'm not kidding. We were close. She asks, when will you play Amnesia again? Well, this was asked before. When I stop being a chicken shit. That's about all there is to it. Next one is Bulgaris. Okay, let's see here. I have noticed that you tend to talk in funny accents or do different voices a lot in your Let's Plays. As much as I like the funny voices you make, I cannot help but wonder, do you also make funny voices IRL while you are making the funny voices in your Let's Play? Do you talk in different voices in real life as well? Or is it just for your Let's Play? Well, to be quite honest, it's mostly just for my Let's Play. If you'll encounter me in real life, it's very rare that I'll make my goofy voices. We have to be close. I'm talking like me and Tehanu3 for me to talk in my goofy voice in real life. I wish I could talk in my real voice or my goofy voices in real life, like at my job. My customers would probably love that. Could you imagine going to a restaurant and your waiter just talks in or waitress, in my case, talks in a goofy voice? It would be quite silly. Moving on to the next part of your question, I remember one video you did that was very funny and kind of creeped me out at the same time. It was your impression of Gollum in Lord of the Rings. Can you do that for us again? The precious developments. Stupid frat houses. I'll do. I don't know do such a good job, but I'll do. I think I sound a little bit more like Stitch. And is there any other impressions you could do? One last question. Is there anything we can do to make you play more Half-Life 2? That rhymed! You're so clever. Well, actually, after you posted that comment after I read your comment, I posted another Half-Life 2 video. If you're curious, you can go check it out. That's up to you. But, as I said earlier in the video, I do plan on doing more Half-Life 2, so, yay! The last question. That's it. No more. I think that all of your... Oh, excuse me. It's from Dave Brodigan. I hope I pronounced your last name right. You're the first person to use that feature that YouTube asked me about. It's like, do you want to display your real name on YouTube? And I was like, fuck no, you can go fuck yourself. But anyway, he asks, She places. I think that all of your videos are awesome. Thank you very much. Love your quirkiness and everything that you have shared with us fellow YouTubers. You make my gaming heart swoon. My question is, how does or can one go from being just a stranger on the internet to getting to know you better? Well, if you happen to be in any of the MMOs that I play in, or like if you're in any of my guilds or link shills or anything like that, you'll probably get to talk to me a little bit more. Other than that, I don't socialize much on the internet. But it's nice of you to ask. Well, that's pretty much it for the questions. But I hope you guys enjoyed it.